In this mirror, I see tears, blood, sweat, fear that I ain't enough peers looking for the flaws. Here, is it what was thought? Maybe they plotting on here and wishing death on me, but couldn't be the Paul Bear. So they bearing witness. I'm a hand on my business, got my hand on this vision, the mission to make a difference. The kitchen ain't hot as I am, and I do the dishes. Do it, I built a British that bring my fruit to fruition. Once I started, I finished. No matter how long I fall, the truth be said, I go. I know you probably don't really know me yet. So I go inside, don't push it out. I built the bomb and I'm taking to put it down already. I didn't have preparation. Why you think I'm impatient? Instead of sitting here waiting to have my feet on the pavement, I'ma saving them days that you were gazed in amazement. Later remember the same conversation, cause we keep on grinding. And I'm saying that's no matter what life pitch batter up. We keep on thriving. If you started from the bottom, it don't matter cause you got it, oh yeah. We keep on climbing.
What's up, Critique Crew? It is I, Key, and welcome back to Kiki's Critique, or welcome to Kiki's Critique if this is your first time here. It is early in the morning, and I'm actually getting ready to go see a client here shortly. And it's actually Wednesday today. We are pretty much close to as real time as we're going to get for today. And I was working on some things here at the computer, and I was thinking about a conversation that I had last night, a really bomb conversation, great conversation that I had late last night. And not even just last night, but this conversation has been coming up a lot amongst my peers, and it's been a topic of discussion. And today I wanted to just touch on it because it's sitting here in my belly, and I believe that we're all experiencing this on some level, in some way, and we need to talk about it. And what I'm referring to is fear. Fear. False evidence appearing real is what I heard somewhere. False evidence appearing real. Fear. Fear comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Fear is so debilitating. Fear keeps us from moving forward, from making a decision, from doing anything. Fear. Why do we fear things? What are we actually afraid of? I know God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So why do we adhere to this feeling of not good enough, of worry, of doubt, of insecurity? Why do we succumb to those emotions, that negative feeling that weighs us down, that causes us to get confused and distraught, and where we can't even make a proper decision that is quality, that will even help us because we are afraid? What is this fear? What is this thing that can come over us and keep us from saving our relationships, or apologizing when we're wrong, or admitting that we've done something? What is this fear? What is this thing that tries to come and prevent us from doing what's right, and help us to, and that prevents us from moving forward? What is this thing? Why do we succumb to this fear? Well, I, for one, have gotten real sick and tired of a lot of things. I've gotten real sick and tired of a lot of things. And one of those things is fear. In this season of my life, I have already been praying and talking to God about this, and we've been in a deep conversation about this fear thing. And I am, for one, I'm over it. I am no longer going to walk my life worried about what people think of me, scared of a man. Why am I afraid of another human being who bleeds like I bleed, who feels like I feel. If I punch you in the throat, it's going to hurt like it hurt me being punched in the throat. Why am I afraid of another person's face or reaction or opinions about what I do with my own life? Fear. We're talking about fear today, guys. I don't know what has gotten you afraid, what has prevented you from moving forward, from making those hard decisions, from realizing that we are much greater and much bigger than our immediate circumstances. I don't know what fear is debilitating you right now, but I am telling you, just as sure as I am sitting here right now, that if we do not actively and proactively, on purpose, intentionally face that thing, deal with that thing, handle that thing, we're never going to have all that we are meant to have, all that is waiting for us. We're never going to walk into that because we will be stonewalled and roadblocked by this fear. I'm not going to allow fear to stop me from moving forward. I'm not no longer going to allow fear to rob me of my future, of what God has shown me for my life. I am no longer going to allow some invisible shield of emotion that just comes and goes, prevents me from living my highest, best life. I am no longer going to bow down to fear. Fear needs to be afraid of me. Okay? Fear needs to run from me because I am on fire right now. I'm on fire about my life. I'm on fire about reclaiming my right to be free and to love me and to love God and to live my life and have it in abundance to the full until it overflows. I am determined to have every single drop that God has promised me in my life. And I will not stop. I will not allow nobody's face, not even what happens my own mind. I will not even allow the enemy to come into my mind no longer and try to distract me and deter me from what I know is right and what I know is best for me. I'm getting ready to push past the pain. As y'all know, I'm on a journey, a holistic journey. I'm getting my body together, my eating habits, my spirit. I'm really working on a multitude of things right now, all at the same time. I need my life to be balanced and everything to be reflective and parallel. And I can't do that if I'm afraid. If I'm afraid that it's going to be too hard, or he won't like it, or she won't appreciate it, or this or that. Fear. Fear of making that important phone call that you've been putting off for weeks because you're afraid of what they're going to say. Why are you scared of what somebody's words? Is it a yes or no? Fear. If it's no, then you know what to deal with. If it's yes, then praise the Lord. Fear. It's time to overcome. It's time to do things afraid. It's not that we can't, that fear will never come up on me again. I'm not saying that that I would never feel fear again. But I'm telling you this, when fear comes upon me, I will speak to that thing. I will say, get thee behind me, Satan. You are a fence. You are in my way. You are trying to prevent what God is trying to do. I will speak to that fear. I will do things afraid with my hands shaking, my mouth dry, my feet trembling, my body and I'm going to do that thing afraid. Because this is my season. This is your season. This is our life. And it's if we don't take it seriously, what we're going to do, just lay down? Y'all, I'm telling you. I know, I'm not really organized today because I just really wanted to speak to you guys from my heart and what I'm dealing with as I'm growing and stretching and allowing God to just stretch me That could be fearful when God is stretching us and pruning us. And because if y'all see my Monday's video, I was talking about how God has been pruning me and taking some things away from me, some things that I like to do, or some things that I used to do, or some people I used to know. God is pruning things in my life because I cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different results. I can't be who I need to be and stay who I am at the same time. I have to do things that is going to catapult me, that's going to push me forward, and that means that I have to overcome some things that I've been afraid to deal with. Oh, what if it don't work? What if this? What if that? What if? Why are we sitting here thinking about something that may or may not happen? And why is what may or may not happen preventing us from moving? We talk ourselves out of so many blessings because of fear. Guys, listen. I don't know about y'all, but I'm real serious about this thing called life. I want to enjoy it. And I know the best way and the easiest way for me to enjoy my life properly is to be well balanced, is to deal with the hard things, is to face reality, and is to overcome some things. And one of those biggest things for me to overcome is the fear. We think that we're afraid of the bad thing. We're afraid of the bad result. But honestly, if we really dig deep, what we're actually afraid of is that thing in which we desire will actually come to pass. We're afraid that we are more powerful than we ever imagined. We're afraid that we really can have that thing that God said. We're afraid that if I really apply myself, I really can lose weight. I really can have that job. I really can have it. We're really afraid of what our abilities are inside of us. Okay, baby. Okay. We're really afraid of that. So I say to you today is allow yourself to be free enough and trusting enough to know that God is going to take care of us, that everything is going to work out for our good. Romans 8:28 says all things work together for good for those who love the Lord and to those called according to his purpose. If you want God's will in your life and your focus is to please God and to allow his will to be done in your life, then no matter what happens, good or bad, it's all good in the end. That's it, guys. That's Win Some Wednesday. We win in fear. We overcome in fear today. That's where we winning at today. And we're overcoming. We're overcoming fear. We're going to walk in our anointing. We're going to walk in the power of God that resides in us. And we're going to start doing things afraid. We're going to put that fear aside and just say and ask God to help us, to take us by the hand, put the words in our mouth to say what we need to say, to do what we need to do. Allow God to lead us and get out of our heads. Because it's ours if we want it. That desire that God put inside of you is yours if you want it. You just got to overcome that fear. You got to overcome. And you have to know that greater is he that is in you than what's going on in this world. You got it, guys. You got it. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed evening. By the time you see this, it'll be evening time. I hope you have a blessed evening. I'm getting ready to get my day started. And until next time, guys, do that thing afraid. I love you. I love you. Let's do it afraid together. Okay? We're going to pancake that thing. We about to